shout out to everybody that's beginning hustle cuts. I appreciate y'all. And today we're coming from the book, as always. We got my boy Christian Randall from San Diego, California. He said, let God do his works. And in life, you think about it. You think about your daily activities and the way you perceive life. As a man, I'm gonna speak for myself. As a man, we want to conquer. The thing is to conquer life and to don't take no BS. To live life in a manner that's pleasing to me. That's the way of a person in the world in a carnal mind state. It's just the way you want to live. You want to conquer things. You want to develop. You want to grow. You want to get money. You want to, do all these things. But when you're coming from a standpoint of let God do his works, you start to think of life a different way. And understanding that we gotta let God be God. And I want to come from a standpoint of life is ever changing. Time is filled with swift transition. And it's, we laugh, and there's a time for that. But I want to focus on the mourning and the dwelling, the thing that makes you think about your choices in life. Now, I have dealing with the death in the family. Somebody that's close to me, and that made me think about life, and it made me think about my choices, and it made me think about the way I was living my life. And I wouldn't just say that I was just doing crazy things or just things that's not of my character, but it was just living life. And it made me realize a lot of stuff. And I became angry, frustrated. I was, torn up. I was just, I was not at peace with myself and what I felt like shouldn't have happened. But I was coming from understanding that I'm not God, and I can't control everything. All I can control is what I can control. So today I just want you to understand that let God be God, and understand that, we as human beings, we have to come to grips with, controlling what you can control, staying positive, and seeking God, through good and bad, because he's gonna, when you have, look, this man told me this when I was at a Bible study one day. When you have the wisdom of God, you will be able to accept the changing experiences of life. And, we can come to a point where we could be stuck in one season of gaining something and not wanting to come from that season. You know what I'm saying? It's a time for everything. It says in the scripture, Ecclesiastes 3:1, there is an appointed time for everything, and there is a time for every event under the sun. And they have the good things, they have the bad things, they have the time to laugh. It talks about that further in the scripture in Ecclesiastes chapter 3. It's a time to laugh. It's a time to weep. It's a time to dance. It's a time to mourn. And when you have the wisdom of God, and when you let God do his works, you are going to be able to, not I want to say go through the motions, but you're going to just be able to adjust to the different changes of life. Someone passes, or someone is sick, or you become sick, or you not be able to do the things that you used to do. Don't get into a mind state of life is not meaningful anymore, because you still here. God still gives breath in your lungs, so you still have a purpose. You just have to seek understanding, and you seek understanding through his word. Let me show you the scripture right here. It says, Ecclesiastes 7:14, it says, in the day of prosperity, be happy. in the day of adversity, consider God has made the one as well as the other, so that man will not discover anything that will be after him. Just consider your life. Consider where you are right now, and consider the choices that we make every day. See, I have to do this too. Everybody has to consider the things that we do. And if we letting God do his works, letting him, come in our lives, then we're going to consider the things that we do every day. It's not as easy as, just changing something that has been a certain way, or, looking at something a certain way. But when the serious stuff that happens in life, that's what when you come to grips with something. So something as serious as death, I tend to take more, closer look in my life. So I can say this, that, see, when you trying to understand something, you trying to grasp, the meaning of life, see God. It's something that I have been doing more recently. I've been praying more, and it's been helping me. Because there's a lot of things in life that we not gonna understand. We don't have control over. But when you have God in your life, you have more peace of mind, and you have a tendency of accepting what God does, because God is God. He's almighty, all powerful, all knowing, all understanding. He's sovereign. Complete control. So it's good. It's good. And you're gonna be able to live your life better. It says in Ecclesiastes 7:10, do not say, why is it that the former days were better than these? For it is not from wisdom that you ask about this. It shows us that we know so little, because I have felt that way, but at the rise of my family member's death, my cousin, like, I felt that way. It hit me, and I was saying, like, I would rather live those days, but I was not accepting what God had let be, and when you accept God and you let these things be as they are, you're able to grow, you're able to move forward. And that's what about life is, moving forward. Because everything is going to happen under the sun. It's going to be a point in time for everything. But you want to be on time with what's going on. You don't want to be in the back, you know what I'm saying? Because you are living. I mean, everything is changing. It's transitioning. It's moving. It's swift. So don't get stuck in the past. Move forward. I'm not saying neglect none of your feelings, your emotions, but know what you need to do, instead of, let's say ignorance is bliss. Just move forward. It's better. And I feel like, me to you, it's better for your heart, for your state of mind. And it's good. And you have more confidence. And it talks about this in Hebrew chapter 11, verse 1. Now, faith is the confidence in what we hope for, and assurance about what we do not see. See, the things in life that are more important is more the things that we can't see, spiritual. The things that we can see is just for right now. But it's better. You profit more off the things that you can't see than the things that you can see. So it just this episode is just an eye opener. Just something to consider, something to think about, and that's life. It's filled with swift transition. Time is filled with swift transition. So, I hope everybody been doing good. And I hope that y'all learned something from this. Cause through the things that has transpired, You know, it has helped me to move forward and to hang on to the word, because you know it's never changing. It's truth. So y'all just stay up, stay motivated. You know, keep going forward. You know, not letting the things of the past hold you back. Continue to move forward and to pray, because it's good. It's I would say it's, you know, it's good. You know, and Scripture talks about never stop praying, don't stop praying. You know, because it's good for you. And we don't understand everything. We might not, but as long as we know God know, that's all that matters. Peace and love.